what we need to hear.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held by the twilight?
Let it rain. Let it rain.
And bright stars,
Bright stars. Hey, with some perils.
We watched was so gallant. And the rockets ran down.
Curry was shooting them rockets yesterday, boy. Woo! Curry was shooting them rockets.
The chef, the best shooter on earth.
Through the night. They saw which flag was number one yesterday. They saw which flag was number one today, y'all. Whew. They tried to cheat us. They tried to take away what was rightfully ours. Because they was the host nation. That they could hold us. America. There's one thing America knows better than anybody else. We know how to hold motherfuckers. So you can't out-hold a motherfucker that knows how to out-hold motherfuckers. And yesterday and today, we proved not once, not twice, not 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40 times we proved why we prove we are the golden standard when it comes to athletics. We have over 120 reasons. We prove we are the standard when it comes to athletics. Welcome to the Go-To edition of Assassin 4 special episode. I'm with my boy C-Note. This Dre from PG. As you can see, I'm rocking that USA red, blue, and gold today. Red, blue, white, and gold today, man, because you already know what it is. Shout out to the Olympics. It was an experience, 2 weeks. This is the only time in 4 years where the nation could come together and be one. Even though, unfortunately, it didn't seem like we was being one this Olympics. We had some haters out there. But it's okay, though, because we was wiping those tears. We was wiping those crocodile tears. Y'all was more worried about agendas. Y'all was more worried about agendas than your own country. I didn't know we was infiltrated by a bunch of whole ass Nick Wrights in this country. Such a shame. Such a shame. But shoot, how you doing today, Cino? How we doing today, man?
I'm blessed because I stay in the greatest country in the world. That's how I feel right now. How you feeling, my brother?
I feel like a gold medal champion, you know. I feel like a world champion.
Woo.
You know, because some people feel like they don't know what a world champion feels like, you know.
We gonna get on them people in a second. I definitely got some stuff to say about something that just came out.
Yeah. Hot off the press with it, right?
Right off the press.
But look, man, let's just get into this joint, man. What an exciting 2 days of hoops for the men and women's USA basketball teams. It wasn't easy, but as Angel Reese said, a win's a win. They got the job done.
That's all that matters.
They got the job done.
All that
because today's game, whew.
That was stressed,
really, Corey.
That was really stressed. 5 on 8. That was really 5 on 8. The crowd in the back just piggybacking off everything. You know that you ain't on shit when the commentators is wondering why these calls are being made. Come on.
Because when you see a whole job that blatant, sometimes the commentary still gotta try to keep it impartial. But it was so bad. They was like, yeah, they got the whistles tight for the Americans. They not as tight for France. I'll say they see it. Y'all see it. Y'all all
They
see
know
it.
what time it
Y'all,
was.
man, it was. I was like, so what we doing? I was like, so what we doing? And then help that we just had some of the egregious turnovers I ever seen.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Aja Wilson, Stewie, Sabrina, Alyssa, that's it. Who we got? Collier.
Yeah,
Oh, shout
Colin.
out to my girl. Let me shout out to my girl Copper. You get the Devin Booker MVP award for the day, cause you coming off the bench, playing all those minutes, scoring, playing defense, rebounding. Shout out to you, cause those are the plays people are not going to notice on the box score sheet. But when you watch the tape, you had your imprint on that whole game, Copper. So shout out to you. Shout out to you for doing that, man. But
We got Big
every
Pop.
which way, the U.S. women, Big Cop's crazy. Big Pops is crazy.
Call Pop. She said she want to be called Pops. I'm gonna call her Pops.
It's
She earned it. She got a gold
it's
medal.
crazy. So it's crazy because when I post my post earlier, I was like, shout out to the ladies. I really did want to say like shout out to the ladies and Pops or and Brittany Griner, but I was like, I mean, I'm look, if I offended you, Brittany, I'm sorry. If you want to be called Pops, look, I ain't gonna call you Pops, but you could be called Pops. Anybody know what? You're Pops. You Pops, Brittany Griner. You Pops, BG. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, BG. You could
Yeah.
be called Pops, man.
Shout out to Jewel. Shout out to her. Oh, shout out to Kelsey. Yeah, we're gonna make sure everybody get their
Shout out
love.
to Kel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely shout out to Kelsey. Kelsey, you was clutch. You came off the bench too, hitting clutch shots, playing great defense, extending that pressure in the perimeter. Shout out to you. Let's say, yeah, shout out to Jewel. Shout out to Chelsea Gray. Thanks for running that
Yeah,
point, managing that point guard. Shout out to Jackie Young. You was holding it down for us too. Shout out to Diana Taurasi. Now six-time gold medalist in U.S. women basketball.
crazy,
That's a legacy. That's a legacy that you can't deny.
crazy.
Uh, Trying to make sure we got everybody because we gotta show all the ladies love, man. Y'all represented.
You said
Y'all represented
Alyssa.
like crazy.
Yeah, you said
Yep.
Jack. I think
Yep.
that's. I think that's it. You said Chelsea, uh, Kalia, Collier. Yeah, that's everybody. I had to pull up.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
everybody.
man. Despite the fact that the coach was trying to be on her best Steve Kerr impression,
Oh
I don't
my
know
God.
what she was doing with the lineups. I don't know what she was doing on certain possession, on certain calls. But good lord, I don't know what was going on. But
We
hey,
definitely got to change both of those staffs. Going into 28.
hmm
I'm 100% for my girl taking over in 28.
oh Don, yeah,
Yeah,
Don, come on over. We need some real coaching. We need some real coaching.
yeah. For the men, and we're gonna get to that. The only thing they got to do is just swap out their assistant coach for their head coach. That's all they got to do.
Yeah, we're going more into that. 'Cause I actually saw something interesting earlier today, so we're gonna get into that later on.
Woo.
But yeah, but back to the women's game. Like that was grind out, slugfest, so many turnovers, so many missed shots, so many rebounds. Where wasn't pretty much anything that could have went wrong with USA Today did, but they still
Yeah,
got it out for that win. So that was very impressive from the ladies.
yeah.
Like the threes weren't falling. I know Asia missed like 10 layups her damn self. Like I was just so like, come on, man, this is ugly.
That was a
But on
very
the journey
physical
to get
game.
gold, it was. Both teams were physical. And for the most part, I was kind of glad the ref wasn't being ticky tacky, but there was some calls that were so egregious. It was like you have to call that, especially if
Yeah.
you're going to call it for them. You got to call it for us
hmm
too. I was like, keep it fair. If we're going to be on this type of time, at least keep it fair. You feel me?
hmm
So that's all I wanted, man. I was like, let's just keep it a fair game. But we said this in the last episode. We already knew what time we was coming in when this is the first time the USA basketball team has to play the host country in the finals.
Yeah.
So you already know the energy was going to be different, the crowd was going to be different, and we knew the refing was going to be on their side because they just want to see us get knocked off our pedestal. So
So
it
bad.
is what it is. But y'all did it.
Hey, the great old USA. We had some French fries, French toast, crepes. We had all of that shit. We had every pastry known.
Baguettes.
Exactly.
Baguettes. I mean, shoot. I mean, I know it's like France. I'm being serious, but France, are y'all okay? This is a Maya, this is not a safe space for y'all, but I'm gonna ask, are you okay?
No, the
I'm
motherfuckers
doing
not
just
letting us
fine.
back over there. They not letting us back over
Yeah,
there.
I don't think any American, especially a Black American, needs to go to Paris, France for maybe the next 2 or 3 years. I think you probably need things to die down a little, just a little bit,
Exactly.
just a
Exactly.
little bit.
Them motherfuckers, they had to watch they teams cry. Yeah, they don't want to see us right now.
I love those tears.
I
Love
love
those
them.
tears.
I love them. The future can be the future, but right
But
now we
yeah,
gonna talk this shit. Y'all better hold on to
hell
that
yeah.
like Bogey did. Hold on to it like Bogey.
But no, I do gotta give some credit to some of the French players out there for, especially on this women game since we're still
Yeah,
here. Gabby Williams showed out. She almost tied this thing up. Could have won it for real, for real. I'm
exactly.
like, shh. She was hitting some clutch shots in that fourth quarter. But yeah, French bet that they brought that physicality. They was in those passing lanes. I don't know why
Yeah,
our ladies kept trying to like try fit passes in the passing lane. It was clear that they had their hands in the passing lane and how
exactly.
physical the game was. It was like y'all should have just tried being up with the pass, or at least had somebody established instead of try to like do all these crazy bound passes when they already had like three hands in the lane.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, we a gold medal team, baby.
Don't
Shout out to the
matter.
ladies, man.
It's
Shout
never
out to the
about how you
ladies.
start. It's always about how you finish.
Yes, sir.
Talk about it.
And speaking of finishing, my lord, the raindrops heard around the world yesterday because, yo, Charlotte's owns that man, Wardell, Chef Curry. When I say he had a moment, that joint was crazy.
That might have been the best moment I've seen and I've witnessed in my entire 33 years, almost 34 years of watching basketball. That may have been. If it's not, it's definitely top five. Like I keep going back looking at that damn video. It was over that 2 minutes of him just going crazy. I've
Mm-hmm.
never seen no shit like that ever before. It's like, bro, every shot that you took, the range of difficulty became greater and greater and greater, and you continue to max out on it. Like, bro, like who does this shit?
Stephen Curry, man. That
But
boy Steph.
this is a place for takes, and I was holding on to this, and I got to make it known. After that performance, and you can call it the heat of the moment or whatever you want to call it. I think he passed Magic at this point as being the best point guard ever. Because it's just
Mm-hmm.
some shit that you can't replicate. It's some shit that wasn't able to be done before. Like honestly, I don't think I would ever have seen Magic do anything like that.
Oh no, he not shooting like that, so we can already take that out the gate. But that's an interesting state that I want to bring back up because we gonna let that tape breathe today, of course, because who's going to deny Steph his glory after what he did this weekend?
Yeah.
Like not me. I won't do that. I ain't
And
gonna do
really, if
that to
you
the
think
boy.
about it, it's over. It's 2 games of this. Like
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say he
Steph,
was
you
cold,
get
but Steph was just like, okay, all right, cool. I'm just putting up shots, whatever. Those first X amount of games, but these past 2 games, it was like he was dialed in. It was one of those like, oh, I'm about to cook.
all of them were needed too, especially
Yeah,
that barrage he did at the end of the game.
yeah,
Like you said, like France cut it down to three yesterday, and we was like, just like this game, we was like, yo, what is USA doing? It's like we felt like we should have blew them out by 20.
exactly.
Honestly, Like I felt like we should have blown them out by 20, but they were just always there, and it felt like every time we was about to make that explosion, like that run that we used to seeing them doing, it's like they had that careless turnover, or they
Yeah,
wasn't rebound, they was allowing extra shots. Like both teams were horrible on the glass in these final
yeah.
matchups. I feel like I can't pull up the stats right now, but I'm pretty sure France on both sides out rebounded us by a lot, and they got too many extra shots at the rim that hurt us. Especially the way Wemby, like people rules, Wemby was cleaning up. Most of his points was coming in that paint area off those offensive rebounds. So like we was getting killed on the glass both games. We had too many careless turnovers both games. But you can see with high IQ execution and the team that had the most heart, that both of our men and women was able to come through with that goal. So we, as hoop fans, we really appreciated that because and we talk about this all the time about the NBA, how it's mostly like the foreign players taking over and everything like that. But we finally showed the world that for this Olympics, we still got it. So we
Nah,
got to be
believe it or
proud of
not,
that.
we actually out rebound them, but I would probably have to go to
Oh, okay.
the quarter splits, to see. But they definitely look like they were out rebounding us. Total game we may have gotten them, but I know that they out rebounded us in the fourth quarter. That was easily to see. Let me see,
Yeah, yeah.
because I know that they got us in steals because they was going crazy on picking pockets. No, we actually tied in steals. That is crazy. But we had 17
This men's
turnovers
or women's.
opposed to their this man's we had 17 turnovers
Okay.
opposed to their 10. So that's where a lot of it came
See,
from right there.
see, and they got hella points off those turnovers.
Exactly. They wouldn't miss whenever they got a turnover. Because they was like how you were just saying about catching the passing lanes. That's what was happening a lot, especially in the fourth quarter with the men's. Like especially because it was one pass that Steph made. He was trying to get the ball to KD, but it was a lazy pass, and
Yep.
it was picked
And
no sooner.
and Katie did had a couple of lazy passes too. Like honestly, all big three has some lazy passes that was uncharacteristic of them, where it just have your head scratching, like what the fuck are we doing? But the big three, once again, they did come through in that game. Katie was hitting some good timely jump shots. He was playing defense. The one thing I'm gonna bring it up, we need to show more respect to how KD defended Wemby in that third quarter. That
Yes.
was key. That was key.
Yeah, we
KD
haven't
took
touched
on
on that.
that. KD took on that assignment of guarding Wemby in the third, and it paid dividends because outside
Hmm.
maybe like that one, I know he got that one 3-pointer and maybe a paint touch, but when it came to like guarding him face up in the post or guarding him in the perimeter, KD took that assignment, and Wemby didn't go crazy in the third quarter like he did in
Exactly.
the first half. So
Exactly.
that kind of slowed France down. So that was really
Wim-
good for us.
Wimby was definitely the X factor for that team. Him being well, probably the youngest person on that team. He had a point that he wanted to prove, and you could tell the passion that was in him. There's a lot of
Hmm.
respect that goes out to him for how he played that
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
definitely
yeah.
about his world, like not even his league, because you got to think about it. He's coming into a time where who's really going to be as good as him whenever you have like a lot of the best players in the world close to retiring. The only one
Hmm.
that I think is going to still be here is probably going to be the Luke. But other than that, it's his world.
I know, man. No, Wemby had a good game, and then Wallace variant, his French
Yeah,
variant. I can't pronounce his last name, but hit man. Like I see why he was inserted to the starter lineup after maybe a couple of games in their pool play because she's like even though when he had a good game against Canada, and then he also had a good game against Germany, but the way he balled against us,
yeah.
I was like, yeah, he definitely might be getting looked at as getting some contract. I know his agents
Oh,
probably have his
oh,
phone burned up after that game.
exactly. They was probably calling him during the game after that play that did not happen because it's redacted in my mind.
Now, fuck
But
that. Fuck that. All love to my Bron fans. And I'm not saying this out of the stand. I have dropped it. I have let it go. But no, we're not going to act like the world and see Bron get dunked on. Yes, I'm putting it on wax. I see the recording red button right here. We putting it on wax. LeBron James, the kid from Akron, King James, got dunked on. Because y'all can make fun of anybody else's star get dunked on. We going to keep it a band and do the same. LeBron James got dunked on. It was mean. I hate to see it. I was screaming no, but it is what it is. But it didn't affect Bron, and that's why Bron's a champion. It didn't affect Bron. He didn't become a soft little boy after he got dunked on. He actually came back and took it back to France. So you know what? Respect to you, Bron. That's why they call you King James, man.
He had a couple blocks after that was like, oh yeah, that woke him up.
Smacking the bad boy. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with waking Bron up, man. I want people to wake. As long as I'm rooting for Bron, wake that man up. I want zero dark 30 Bron.
Because we see what happened literally in the Serbia game when Bogey started messing with Melo. We forgot. Well, people be forgetting how close Melo and Bron are. That's really like his brother for real.
Yeah, they are brothers.
Yeah, so you don't mess with his brother. You're going to take that L for that because he stood up quick.
As soon after he did, Bron was talking smack to Bogey. I was like, yeah, okay. Bron about to wake up now. But on the serious note, man, I'm just so happy for this team, especially for the men team, because going forward, nothing ain't promised like it was for these past 4 or 5 Olympics. So and like we discussed in the chat, because BT brought it up. It was like these were like our peers. Most of these guys on this team are like our peers. Like they're around the same age of us. We literally been watching them since we was like in middle school and high school. And some of them come from the same area that we from. So it's like we seen them wait, like we literally was in the same vicinity as them. So to see them like how they did in their career, see them grow up, you know, of all 3 of them being able to play together on this stage, it's like we just gotta take it in. It wasn't no like all-star game just for show. They just gonna be lackadaisical with it. They just here to collect a check and go home. Like this was really for something. And meant a lot to everybody on that team, and meant a lot to us as fans that we go out there and accomplish what we set out to do. So I'm really happy for this team, aka known as the Avengers.
They got to give me points on that. They got to give me points because I called that shit days ago.
No, I mean we was calling it the Avengers when we lost that FIBA joint, and Brown was like, he saw Dylan Brooks go off. He said, "Oh hell no."
He was like, "Nah, I'm about to come. I'm calling everybody up." This man literally he went to the phones like Nick Fury.
My man said there was an initiative.
That's what
bring the world's greatest heroes.
That's what
there was your initiative to bring the world's greatest heroes together.
Oh, I gotta find that shit. Hey.
But yeah, man, like I'm just so happy, man.
Boy, that shit so hard. That shit still give me goosebumps, man.
Man.
But on some real stuff, like how you were just talking about. But like honestly, shout out to the Bron, KD, and Chef Curry fans. When you put this game aside and you get to actually watch them play together, you knew what time it was. Because like I seen
it was
a
beautiful
lot of
basketball.
Yeah, it was beautiful basketball. I saw a lot of tweets, especially from Bron fans. It was like, "This is what I was missing." When I get to root for Steph. This is what I was missing.
I was looking at them. So I was like, "Oh, this your first time? Welcome."
Yeah, because you being a KD fan, you got to root for that man for like 4 years.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, I mean, to an ends, but not like over the years, the respect level that I gained for Steph and Bron, like it just kept growing each year. Yeah, it's still a rivalry. Yeah, I still want KD to do better to them, and when it came to certain games and certain aspects. But when it comes to the red, white, and blue, and when it comes to USA basketball, I push all that things to the side because it's all about getting that gold medal, baby.
Exactly.
So we can wear so we can wear jackets like this on the podium and put those gold medals around our necks, man. That's what it's all about. Because unfortunately, and last Olympic, it was just really Nick Wright. But this year, we just found out there was really just a lot of Americans that really wanted to see the downfall of this team. It was
Yeah,
because it was like a Bron agenda, a Steph agenda, a KD agenda, Tatum, Kerr, the coach, USA basketball as a whole. Like, it was crazy. Like KD was fighting battles on and off the court because he had to say his piece. And I'm glad he did what he did, but it was certain teams I'm glad that we had to knock off because I wasn't aware about Serbia's tweet until I saw it yesterday after the fact. I was
honestly,
like, they was really,
I still
bro, they
haven't
was
seen
really
it.
they was really highlighting the fact that they was like, yeah, this is the Serbia team, the only team without any Africa, without any black players on it. I'm like,
That's some
why are we?
undertones right there.
Oh, it's under. Oh no, it's over. They did this with the mask off. This is
Yeah,
this was very tiki. This was really tiki tiki
Tiki
hut
torture.
march esque,
Yeah.
tiki torture esque over here.
Okay.
So
Damn, I
when
didn't
I
know y'all
seen
got
that,
down like
and so when I seen that, and then yeah, I'm gonna bring it up. Fuck y'all, French. Y'all know damn well y'all not supposed to be taking that medal away from Jordan Child. Y'all some whole ass motherfuckers, man.
that.
Y'all
Yeah.
some whole ass motherfuckers. Y'all some
That's
whole
some
ass
bullshit.
motherfuckers.
They have
And
to take that shit in the
and
blood.
and
They
and,
have to take
and,
that shit in
and,
the blood with me.
and just to give people and just to give up an update, America submitted new evidence saying that they submitted that claim in time. The judgment that the judges messed up in the first place. The judges messed up in the first place that we had to send in and correct for them, and they trying to
Mm-hmm.
take away this girl medal. And Romania, y'all trying to do this whole we can share it. Fuck that. Stand on
Fuck that
business. Y'all
shit.
know who won.
Fuck that shit.
Y'all know who won. Y'all know who won. See, that's why I get tired of those little sportsmanship videos and all those sportsmanship commercials and shit. Fuck that shit, man. This is the Olympics, bro.
Man, you just said that shit and
That's
made
a
me
lot.
think about
These medals got a lot of weight to them depending on what country you're from. You have to get it right. You have
exactly.
to get it right. So
Exactly.
no, I'm not. So now I'm not going to be like we can share it. No,
And I
if
don't give
old
a
girl
damn if
would did what she's
if
supposed to do, it wouldn't
she would
be
have
an
got it.
issue.
Exactly. But yeah, now you saying that about sportsmanship, it reminded me of that that fucking commercial. I touched the ball,
Man, don't
coach.
bring that bullshit up. Don't bring that. 'Cause I would slap that. He could
Oh,
not be my teammate. Cause we,
I know
cause
he
we
got it
lose
in the
that
locker room.
game. If we lose that game, oh, mm-mm,
Even the damn
mm-mm.
coach
I'm
should have
trying
looked at
not.
him and damn like shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah. He said you made the right call. No, the hell he didn't.
Can you
No,
tell
cause
me
know
one
why? No why? I know that was BS. Cause know why? And I'm gonna keep it a band. Yeah, Agent Wilson did step on the line, but guess what? I don't care because we was getting so many calls that was holding us that we
mm-hmm.
deserved that call. So nana nana boo boo, getting your feelings. Fuck y'all.
Bitch ass niggas. A soft ass country on
But
top of
yeah,
that
man.
too. Thing y'all known for is wine,
Yeah,
cheese, and pastries.
man, our cheese better than theirs anyway. We got
Bitch,
better wine than them anyway. Snoop
shout out to
Dogg got better
Wisconsin
wine than France.
in California.
The hell, all y'all guys are Eiffel Tower, man. That shit
Ain't
look
nobody want to
dingy
eat that
anyway.
shit. Exactly.
Only reason it look good because they put the Olympic rings around that joint.
That shitty ass
Fuck out
whatever
of
that they
here.
got in front of it. Pull up and see
Pollution,
a real monument with
pollution.
fresh water in front of it. Shout out to the Washington
Mm-hmm.
Monument. Real niggas know.
We got real business over here. But yeah, man. When it came to the hoops, we came and delivered. Outside the 3-on-3, it is what it is. We gotta fix that. Um,
They
there's no
definitely need to
reason.
work Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, let's Grant Hill get in with Ice Cube. Stop this politicking shit. Get in with Ice Cube. Cause we could have
Yeah.
sent a big team. We could have sent one team from the big three over there, and we'll have cleaned up a whole lot of work more than Jimmer for Dad, Rick Barry's like great grand. I don't know which Barry this
Yeah,
motherfucker
it's
is, and
motherfuckers.
I couldn't tell you. Yeah,
Either that or get in with
yeah.
the TBT league. Get in with TBT. We'll get it done one way or
There,
another.
Grant, there's better options than some of the players that you picking up for this 3-on-3 pool. I understand there's certain qualifications that go on, but you need to open that thing up so we can get some real hoopers out here because we shouldn't be looking sus in any type of basketball event coming from
Exactly.
America.
Exactly.
But shoot, outside the basketball realm, I think we cleaned up pretty well nicely, don't you think?
Hey, I think so. 40 gold medals. What was 131? Let me pull up the medal count again. It was something like that.
Oh, we in the 130s now. Well, shoot,
No, I was wrong. 126. But hey, nobody else
126.
had 100. Don't
Mm-hmm.
matter. It should have been like
And
131 because
you
it was
saw.
some medals. It was some
Hmm,
medals that
hmm,
we had a lot going
hmm,
on.
hmm,
Yeah, we'll
hmm,
talk about it.
hmm. But you
Some
know
medals.
what's funny, Corey? You know what's funny, Corey?
What you got?
The host nation didn't even finish top three in the medal count,
Ooh, no,
and
they
all that
didn't.
cheating, all that cheating.
My
Funny to
brother,
me.
they didn't even finish top four in the gold medal count and all of that cheating.
Funny to me.
What happened when you look
Funny to
funny in the
me.
light? But hey,
Mm.
next Olympics, they're gonna be here. Let's see what
Oh, y'all
Corey's gonna
want to?
do.
Oh, y'all want to see some cheating?
They seen America cheating. America knows how to cheat.
Oh, we gonna hold y'all nations. I'm letting y'all know right now. uh, Unapologetically, we gonna hold y'all. I'm letting y'all know right now. We're gonna show you how it's done correctly, especially when it comes to the
Overall,
basketball. Especially when it
yeah.
comes to we. Oh, you think Wemby's gonna cook us? Oh, we gonna have 2 fouls in 30 seconds. Keep messing with us. Keep messing with
Definitely.
us.
Yeah, hey, he better grow. He better put on some weight before he get over here in 4 years. Cause them ribs gonna get chopped up. I'm gonna let you know. They're gonna be spare ribs. Here to let you know. Cause he gonna have to worry about some real niggas coming. Cause we
Oh
already
yeah,
know
for
for
sure.
a fact Ant-Man gonna be back. Ja definitely coming back as well too. And don't
Oh
let him send
God.
a real American sniper. Don't let him send B Miller. Cause we know how to kill niggas. We do
Oh
this shit for
shit.
fun.
Oh my
Murder hornets up.
God.
Murder
No,
hornets up.
the worst thing that can happen to teams if we send John Morant and LaMelo Ball over there, and it's not because of their ball skills. It's not because of what they do off the court. It's because we're going to be sending the two most obnoxious fathers, and they're going to be causing people hell in that arena.
Do not let LeVar and T hang out.
LeVar and T Morant is going to be doing Shaq and Kobe numbers, ignoring these people's man. We gonna run
That's
it up,
my
dog.
son. Look at him. That's the best player on the court. Show him what you do, son. And then T just over there drunk. T gonna be lit. I can see it right there.
Usher Doppelganger gonna be thinking he like that, man. It's gonna be hilarious.
He's gonna be on the hose for real. He definitely gonna be on the hose that day.
In LA too, my God.
Exactly. That makes it even worse. Because LeVar, only thing he got to do is go up the street and go home.
Exactly. He said, I'm gonna be right here, chilling.
Oh man, make that happen. And like I said, and send B Miller too. Send B Miller because I need every bit of energy. I need all the real nigga energy. Because I mean, hey, we see it in college a lot. There's one team that specifically they know how to hoop throughout the entire college season, and they get a 1 seed or a 2 seed. But no sooner as they step up to that real nigga team, they get done dirty every time. And the crazy part about it, we had their coach right on our bench. What up, Mark? For you?
Oh, before back to the men, I definitely want to give a shout out to Devin Booker,
Yeah,
unsung hero of the team. But I also want to give a shout out, and I don't know how you're gonna feel, but I'm gonna give a shout out to all the Kentucky Wildcats on the team, Booker, Bam, AD, because all three of those players did their role for this team, and they were
yeah,
all silent here. With Booker more than so, but it just showed you that what Coach Cal was teaching them when they was playing together. I know they came from different teams and eras and stuff like that, but this was one of the things Coach Cal was preaching when assembling his teams, where it's like, yeah, we got all these stars, but you gotta have to learn how to sacrifice in order to do a certain role so it can better fit the team. And we saw that from Booker. We saw that for AD because we've been crying for AD to be starting over Embiid, but AD just accepted his role. Bam accepted his role. Each of them had good games,
Yeah,
especially Booker. So I just want to
I
give
would
a
say,
shout out to them for doing their
I would say
roles, man.
overall, Book really did. He in which we all like Book. We know what Book can do, especially when he's the star of the show. But him taking a step back, like how you said, and being that role player, he was the unsung hero, and he did everything that he needed to do. But in the championship game, if you ask me, it was AD. AD did literally everything, every small thing that needed to be done, whether it was protecting the rim, whether if it was actually rebounding, whether if it was actually
Yeah.
holding defense on Wemby. He did everything that he
Hmm.
needed to do.
Yeah.
Everything needed to be done. So there's definitely a shout out to big shout out to AD on that. Like that's the AD that I need to see going forward while you and Brian playing this two-man game. Like that's what I need to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. But man, just a great Olympics. Like I did last episode. Shout out to the swimming team down there. Shout out to what other events we had up there. Shout out to the lady soccer team. Shout out
Yeah,
to the lady soccer team, man. You know, finally winning gold in the Olympics, first time since 2012. Of course, they've been cleaning up in the World Championships and the World Cups, but I knew this Olympics meant a
really
lot,
special.
especially
Yeah,
going against Brazil, that had damn near the best girl soccer player ever to grace the pitch. I'm talking about 117 goals in 165 games. That's a scoring rate. That's a scoring rate. Shout out to Martha. You had a great career for Brazil. Had a great soccer career. Um, we appreciate your greatness. So I'm gonna show you love. I'm gonna show love to the only person in France. Well, two people I'm gonna show love in France. Is one Wimby, of course. Wimby, you got a bright future, man. Like shout out to you. Shout out to the French swimmer. He was breaking some records out here. He got like 4 gold medals himself. When you're getting coached by Michael Phelps, coach, you obviously got to be a special talent. So I see why, man. And shout out to the ladies on the track and field. Y'all really held it down. Y'all had some amazing performances. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the men's side. Some of y'all for your first time came out there and did what you had to do. Um, yeah, I mean, we we I we won the 100 meters. I mean, we got that. We got the 100 meters. I know
but
some
fuck you
people feel
won
away. Yeah, yeah. I
it. You do it
Noah,
to yourself.
Noah. I tried to defend you. I tried to defend because despite who you are, we as a country needed that medal, that gold medal in the 100 meter, because we haven't won it in a long time. So I am happy for you that you won it. When you say America, I got this. I got hype. I ain't gonna hold you. I try to stay in the middle. I was trying to stay out NBA Twitter and yours beef, but after what just came through the channels today, Corey, the only thing I can say is a VA nigga's gonna be a VA nigga, man.
That was some
A
soft
VA
shit.
nigga's gonna be a VA.
So
But yeah,
with it being said, let me go ahead and explain what happened. So as it goes, it was said that Noah Lyles was offered by Adidas to attend Anthony Edwards party, event that he actually had last year. And Noah Lyles' response was, and I quote, "You want me to do what? You want to invite me to someone else's event, a man's event who has not been to an NBA Finals, in a sport that you don't even care about, and you're giving him a shoe." I've never heard any hater shit like that ever in my life. You a black man hating on another black man. Did
that's
did
that
you get
VA
cut?
shit, man.
Did you get cut from your high school basketball team and you went on a whole villain tour? Like at this point, you got to speak your piece because you're not saying what
I
happened to
think he
you.
been. I think he got bullied by some basketball players because all this is becoming unprovoked. Because I actually forgot about the quote about the whole NBA World Championship thing like that. and I wholeheartedly disagree with him. I get the point he was trying to make, but he definitely ruined his point when he was like, "There ain't no flags in the NBA." When clearly, some of our best players are from overseas,
Hmm.
and
And
it's
honestly,
easier.
he still was wrong when he was like, of what, the United States. I mean, we actually do have a Canadian team. That proved your point wrong right there. If we want to speak to it, but okay. And they just won a ring within the past what, like 6 years, 5 years? Yeah, 5 years. So hey, teach his own. You can be wrong.
And also, and Devin Booker put it quite politely, it's harder to win an NBA championship than this Olympic medal. Only for this point where if USA would have lost these past 2 days, we can't come back and get it back in blood. There is no series. It's one and
Yeah.
done. So you only need to get lucky one game. Now tell me if some of these teams can even make it to game 7 and get us if we was doing series. Let's be real. Let's be real.
And that's the
We
other
would have
part
got
that that's the other part that really like pissed me off. Like if you think about it, like if you really sit here and think about it and process it, a lot of these players on these teams outside of the ones that we know that are in the NBA, they would never make it in the NBA. The players
nope.
that actually stepped up and really been doing their thing are actual NBA players because they know how to play that style of ball and play against that style of ball.
Yeah, you heard that, Dennis Schroeder? You need to be in the NBA to help your
Oh yeah,
team
I
to
forgot.
cook.
I literally forgot all about that nigga.
See, that's why I'm glad we won because as you see, it's a lot of stain coming from the European faction when it comes to this hoops thing. But they keep forgetting we the ones that started this. We the one that's been elevating it, and we're the ones that's going to keep holding it down while y'all still trying to play catch up.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real.
But
If
it's
Jasper Sitwell was on his shit and he knew what the fuck he was doing in that damn office, that Duke graduate, he would do like I would like All Star Weekend. I would do a us versus the world type shit because the world is up at this point.
yeah. No, I think that actually be dope for real, for real.
Yeah, because
It
like
draw a lot. It draw a lot of excitement too.
yeah, that's where we get that opportunity once again to see a Bron, maybe like if Bron's still here, Bron, KD, Steph, and a couple others going up against your Luca, your Giannis, your on and so forth. Yeah, Joker.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dennis, you can sit down. You're not even in the league, my brother, so you're good. I would do US versus the world. Like and just to show like let's see it like this is what we want like this has been the big debate for the past couple years, let it play out.
Hmm. And it's that reason why we're because it's been debate about who's better, this team or the '92 team. And look, you can say I'm biased. I don't care. I feel like it's definitely this team, this Terry. It's a simple team. And our friend of the show, KD, he in the group chat, he put it, I think, poetically. In '92, we sent out our pros out there because they hold us for our silver in '88, and we was like, oh hell no, we be right back. So we went to the truck.
Yeah,
And the year of 2024, as you can see, if we don't put our best effort out there, we getting smoked. Because the last two FIBA teams we had got smoked. Nowhere
yeah.
close to medaling. And you see what we needed to do and who we need to have out there and make sure we capture that gold again. And let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all was thinking, but Magic and Bird at 32 weren't doing the same things as KD, Stephen, and Brown was doing at 35, 36, and 39.
Exactly.
Bird back was cooked. He literally retired after the Olympics. Magic, he was on his
Was
downhill. He was on
retired.
the end of his career. He was on the end of his career. They actually had to bring him back out of retirement. That was his warm up to
Yeah.
get back into the league after his situation. We don't have to get back into it. We know the story. We don't have to keep putting Magic business out there. I'm just saying we don't have. We don't, And then you know what's funny, Corey? What I find out,
What you got?
Jordan, Jordan whole time wasn't even the best player on that team, Mo.
He people always talk about
But
Mike
but
and
his
his scoring.
but his
Who scored the most on that team? Who really scored the most on that team? If you think about it,
it was Sir
I'm telling you.
Charles.
Talk about it now.
It was Sir Charles.
Talk about it.
And for the sake of argument, like what we doing because and just our run alone. Let's just talk about the field today compared to the field back then. Y'all best player coming to the NBA was freaking Tony Kukoc. In this field alone, we had two MVPs.
Hmm.
Another, it should have been three, but somebody got hold this year from their MVP.
Hmm.
So we've had three caliber MVPs on some of these teams.
I mean that.
A rookie of the year
Yeah,
from San Antonio. Some of these players made all NBA teams. Some of these players made all NBA defensive teams.
yeah.
Some of these players made all rookie 1, 2, 3, whatever teams. That's the field that we was dealing with today
Literally
compared to it was in
about
'92.
4 or 5 of the top 10 NBA players in the league are international players.
Correct.
That tells you a lot right there alone. It depends on how you want to slice it and how you
And
want to
three of
cut it.
them was in this, and three of them was in this Olympic field. The only one that didn't make it was Luca.
Yeah, and Wemby is coming.
Shoot, he might be here.
Hey,
Because
hey.
I had to say it. So I had to say it. Sometimes tragedy makes a great comeback story.
Yeah,
And seeing that man cry the way he did, and hearing his
that,
comments, and knowing that he's with a Greg Popovich, knowing that he has a point guard like Chris Paul coming in that's actually going pass him the ball,
yeah.
like unlike the point guards he had last year. I can feel how I feel about Chris Paul, but I know he's going to elevate that team in some way, shape, or form with his knowledge of basketball. So Wemby is going to be trending upwards up until this next Olympics in 2028.
If we like remember, he led the league in blocks
Rookie. He
as a
should have won
rookie.
defensive player. He should
He
have won
should
defensive
have
player of the
won.
year instead of the person that they literally had to sit on the bench.
This whole ass nigga.
I'm sorry. Like, how do y'all keep giving an award to a player that you literally have to sit when it's crunch time?
A liability.
But this is your defensive player of the year.
I've seen this defensive player of the year get cooked within the past like 3 months, 4 months. Yeah, 3 months. I've seen him get cooked. I've seen him not even be able to be on the court for his home country.
You want to know how people feel about Holbert? Look what Ant-Man did to him. As soon as he got a buck over him, he was in his grill. That's how much respect Ant has for him, man. So we know what's going on, dog. We know the real. Like, let's make it make sense, man. But back to Noah Lyles, man. Look, I know it's free to be a hater, bro, but I promise you it's just as free not to be a sucker. I promise you it's just as free not to be a sucker.
If you're gonna be a villain, be a villain. But right now you being a hoe. It's a big difference. It's a real big difference.
That's why this also makes this basketball championship even more better, bro. Because you already know he was the type of motherfucker that was going to have he had some shit in his drafts waiting to
Yeah.
tweet out we would
Yeah.
have lost any game. You could just tell
And you know what?
over there.
I know how you feel about that America I got us type thing. I feel kind of like there was shade in that somewhere too.
Probably
You
was.
got you got us, brother. You won your event. You
But
got us.
but but
But you
no,
got
but know why? But you know why I'm gonna give it to him? You know why I'm gonna let him have that. Know why? I'm gonna have him have it. Know why? Because when it came down to it, USA basketball had a goal. We achieved that, right? Did Noah Lyles achieve his?
in his event. He's not really a 100 runner like that. He's a 200 runner.
And I ask again, did he achieve his goal?
Oh, but let the story come out. Oh, he had COVID. It's funny how the next day COVID goes away.
Oh, that was his hubris because we already know he would have won that joint. He was like, I did this with COVID.
Exactly.
But as soon as he lost, he looking defeated, gassed up, and then he took himself out of the relays. Oh, matter of fact, fuck this. Men relay, 100 relay. Listen to Carl Lewis. I don't know what y'all gotta do. I don't know y'all system, but tear that bitch apart. Cause I'm tired of getting disappointed by y'all every 4 years now.
And the
I'm getting
crazy part
tired of
about
it.
it, the
I'm
crazy
getting
part
tired
about
of
it,
it.
the Jamaicans was off this year. The Jamaicans were off this year. So it's no fucking excuse
None,
whatsoever.
none, none. They didn't even qualify. Wasn't
They
even
they
in the
got
race.
they got hold as well too, but hey, teach his own. I'm talking about America right here. I'm just gonna keep it a band with you.
Hey, to our Jamaican homies, we love you, but this ain't about y'all. Y'all had y'all one event and y'all couldn't do good in it, so it's tough titty for y'all. It's tough titty for y'all. But look,
Y'all be
man,
showing up playing the Bar Marley. We appreciate that because we love the good music.
yeah.
Y'all
Shout
participate
out
with
to
the
his son.
Bar Marley
Shout out,
merch.
shout out to his son. He got a good track out here these days, man. He got the vibes going. Shout out to Cartel. He just got released. He dropped day after he got out, man. I know we good. I know we feeling for the vibe, Wayne Vibe Cartel out here, man. Hey, hey, y'all have to give
Oh
up
no, that's what
something.
it
Y'all
was.
have to give up
They was
something.
ready to get back home to party. That's what that was. They were ready to
Yeah,
get back home
y'all,
to party with
y'all
him.
have to give up. Y'all traded those gold medals in track for that man's release. Hey, man, that was y'all priority. Hey, what what can I do? What ain't me, man. But shoot, overall, man, great Olympics. Good 2 weeks of fun. Good 2 weeks of content. I
Yeah.
always love seeing sports that I don't usually get to watch and see how all these athletes are just dominating and performing. I love to see the excellence. I love to see USA being represented in a good, positive way. I know we always go in there with a lot of obstacles, but we always seem to come out on top majority of the time. Shout out to the gymnastics team. Shout out to the track and field. Shout out to the basketball. Shout out to everybody that represented, that took time for these last 4 years to qualify.
I gotta send a couple shots real quick. It just
And,
hit
link-
my mind.
and deal with you.
So
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh yeah, we got time. We got time. What's up? What's up?
the wrestling team, like I'm so disappointed in y'all. I had to scroll through Instagram and I had to see my goat, Kurt Angle, celebrate y'all for winning bronze and silver. This man pretty much died for y'all sins. He went over there and won the gold in '96 with a broken freaking neck, and he got to celebrate y'all winning second and third place.
Corey, we all took L somewhere during these Olympics, man. My
Nah,
homie from
fuck that.
PG County, my homie from PG County, didn't have a medal in boxing, bro. My man got knocked out. Well, he didn't get knocked out. He got knocked out the round of 16. So
But
look,
nah,
man.
I fuck that. It hurt my heart to see Kurt Angle post that. Like, this shit was burned in my mind. Fuck that.
Hey man, I can't
Nah,
relate, man, because I can't relate because PG County, we put America on our backs we put America's on our backs this summer.
Charlotte did
We
as
c-
well.
we coming back golden, baby. We coming back golden, baby. So I can't relate.
Charlotte did as well with the NC sniper.
Yeah,
And
we brought more than once. We brought more than one sniper to France, man. And
yo, how old did you go?
for all y'all trolls out there that was laughing at KD shooting his jumper in the club, I bet you was glad he was working on that jumper now, ain't y'all? I bet
Goddamn
y'all
right.
was glad he was working on that jumper. Cool.
Goddamn right. Brother, you can shoot wherever you want to shoot.
Oh, and just for the another thing I wanted to add. Hey Corey, starting in '04, they started the award for MVP of the basketball Olympics. They started in '04.
Mm-hmm.
There's only been three winners of that prestigious award.
Mm-hmm.
Manu in '04, justifiable, of course. 2021, Kevin Durant.
Mm.
2024, LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
And on the women's side, Aja Wilson.
Love it when we clean up.
But man, I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. You got anything, any final words? Shout out to
Nah.
you, Kata Ledecky. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
all of my girls. Shout out to all the girls from the PG Maryland area. Shout out to most of the DMV. Noah, respect to what you did, man, but you really gotta work on yourself, man. Stop showing the world what VA niggas are really about, man. Stop showing that.
No, I do got something we can finish with. Olympics, please, in 2028, for the love of God, remove breakdancing, please. Please remove breakdancing before we get pissed off and send Chris Brown and Ciara out there.
They was doing it for Lil Saint, Mo.
They,
They was doing it for
I
Lil.
saw some of the fucking performances. They won't doing it for no little saint. This shit had me crying because my brother sent me a tweet earlier. He was like, "Old girl that had that fucked up routine said she was trying to do the wall to wall shit." I was crying.
Hey yo, hey yo. But nah, I mean, each Olympics they try a new sport to see if it's going to stick or not. After the feedback, I don't think breaking's gonna make it back to LA. If it does, and somehow it does, like Corey said, we send the breakdancing Avengers. So we saying Breezy, we saying Sierra, we saying
Omarion.
everybody out there. Mark, oh my God, Marcus Houston, get back in the gym. Dust those
Exactly.
shoes off. Come on.
Hey, if they want to add some ad spades, let me pull up to the table.
Oh God,
Because
oh God.
I want to
Now that
definitely hear
would
somebody. I want to hear somebody talk shit in their language playing spades.
you are trying to start wars because nothing positive is coming out of a space Olympic
Ima-
event.
Imagine a U.S. team versus a German team in spades. What? I'm for it. I'm for it. I love this game. I love hatred.
Oh man. Oh, we live. I thrive in negativity. You already know. But look, we appreciate y'all coming in, tuning into the special gold medal edition of Assassin 4. Be on the lookout. As y'all know, we coming up on football season, so we're gonna be continuing with the division. We're gonna be coming up on college football, so we definitely gonna get into that. Cause look, the boys, we ready, we fired up. This is our
Yeah.
time where we throw out that brotherly love. So y'all, we gonna be coming in hot in these next few weeks. So be on the lookout for that. If my boy Dave was here, he'd be like, "Hey, press that subscribe button, like and share this content." Amen. As always, thank you for vibing for us. And before I leave out, I always want to say this. I just want to say this. I can't. I can see the hate, but I can always block the hate. And I can't hear it, baby.
Ooh, my nigga really brought him out.
I can't hear the hate, Corey. I got too much go and he on me right now, baby.
Ooh.
And with that, we Assassin 4. This Cino and Dre from PG. We out. God bless America.